Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to watch episode 176 of One Piece today. So in this last episode we got to see a lot of different things happening in this place, and it was really interesting to see some of them, like with Luffy. Apparently he wasn't really underground, he was actually inside of this Lord of the Sky, and that was a big surprise to me because I was really not expecting that. And I know that the hole in which he fell before, it was caused by this Lord of the Sky, like this really big snake. But I was not expecting Luffy to actually be inside of him, so that was really interesting to see. And I don't know how exactly is going to get out of inside of this guy. But yeah, it would be really helpful if he did as soon as possible, because right now they are both really close to this action with the final priest, and it seems that this one is going to be a lot harder than the other. So we saw how all of these places, these ordeals, add a percentage of chance of like the people winning it, like of overcoming this ordeal, and this one has 0%. So I don't know why it's like this low, literally impossible to beat him. But we'll see how they do it. Like, there's a lot of people here to challenge him, so that's a good thing. And I wonder how they're going to be able to beat this guy, and which kind of moves he's going to use, because right now I only saw him using this sword and there was some lightning, and it seems that the lightning was following the person you wanted to attack or something. But yeah, it's I'm probably going to be more sure of this with this episode. It's probably going to involve this fight, or at least that's what I'm expecting right now. And I don't know if they're going to show a bit more of Robin, because I'm also really curious about this real poneglyph, and to like learn if it's really here or not, because she's wondering about that as well. But yeah, we'll see what happens in this episode. I'm definitely really excited to start it. So with this, I really hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. It's also nice to see how there's so many things happening with different people. Every single one of them going through different situations at the same time. This though, I really hope that he's not too badly injured at the survival rate. Hmm. Let me just using the waiver to run away. It's probably going to be really cool to watch his fight. A lot of strong people here. And Zoro just making his big entrance. Not too sure if he knows that at this point. He might though, because of the mantra. Really curious about this fight. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure. I love how the Lord of the Sky is right there and the dog is still like sleeping. Just really chill. He's well trained, as he said, so. It's not like he cares about that. Save meaning that he wants to kill them. Hmm. At this point, there isn't many people left. We saw there's 25. Some probably fell after that. Is he going to get out? I wonder what's going to be his reaction when he learns that he's inside of this thing. Damn. Shouldn't do this though. They shouldn't fight each other. Hmm. Yep. Oh. Oh, damn. He's going to fall on them? It's melting. Is that the poison or something? Yeah. Need to be Need to really be careful with this guy. And the dog. Um, did he just try to punch him? Oh my god. Sky breather? Okay then. A boxing dog. Sure. Oh my god. Hmm. There's still a lot of mystery around this, but right now it doesn't look to be that good. He's got Enderu, so we'll see by the end. Yep. I wonder. Hopefully she doesn't find God Enderu, that would be really bad. Really? It's going to happen? They're going to climb that with Waver or... Oh, she sees it. Oh no, it's Aiza with her mantra, yeah. That makes more sense. There's a lot going on in this place right now. Like fighting each other. Should be focusing the priest first. I mean, the snake is just doing whatever you want, so. They're basically enemies to the snake, so. Oh, there's Chopper. They need to help him as well. Oh, it was a trap. Oh my god. Of course. It's unconscious. Hmm. There's a lot of traps in this place. Damn, those injuries. This is really bad. Hmm. Yeah, that triggered Zoro, that's for sure. Yeah, it's really bad to see Chopper in that condition. Hopefully, someone comes here soon to give him some treatment, but probably going to take a while. They need to defeat this guy. Hmm. Oh my god. Don't do that, please. That's just going to tell them where exactly they are. Oh my god. This logic. That's just going to attract them. This is really bad. I hope God Eneru doesn't show up here because of this. Yeah. She believes in them. But still. Usopp's nose. With all the bandages. At this point, I'm expecting someone to show up here. And I'm afraid that it could be God Eneru. So some fights going on. There's Satori. I wonder if he's going to use it again. Against his priest. Not too sure. Probably saving it for Gotenru. They're losing all hope. And I can't really blame them. I mean, it just looked really broken, so. Hmm. Yeah, about this. I wonder. When he says it like that, it really makes me believe that there will only be 5 left after 3 hours. At this point, in a few minutes. Yeah, should really be careful. Holy. That just like kill him? Oh no. That was a heavy hit though. Yeah, you're probably having the same idea as this guy. I feel so bad for Luffy. His skin is really hard, like Luffy can't break through, so. At this point, there's only 2 ways out, probably. I wonder which one he will take. Damn. That's the thing, these random traps. Oh. Getting injured again. That sword is really. Of course. Oh, so that's what it is. I was curious about the shape. Oh, so that's what happened before. Okay. It wasn't lightning. Circus Warriors. Oh. Hmm. They're coming. Hmm. Are these the remaining survivors? Yeah, the only ones left. So this is the final battle. The final place, most likely. Is that going to make him really itchy or something? Maybe want to sneeze? Of course. Oh my god. And there goes Nami. Everyone is coming together. Nice. Yeah. He's also there, so she's not an enemy though. Why did he do that? He could have ate Isa with that. Well, it's there. Oh my god, really? They got eaten as well. Well, Luffy is going to get some company. Damn. Both at the same time. Yeah, this guy is strong. Well, according to God Eneru, 5 will survive, so. Or 5 will be standing in the time he said. Or by the end of those 3 hours. But I don't know what will happen after. I mean, things won't end after 3 hours, most likely. But yeah, it's interesting to see the situation. Everyone is literally at this place. Like it's going to be the place where they will have their final fight, most likely. I don't know if God Henry is also going to come to this place eventually. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what exactly happens. This guy is really strong, and he has all of these dials, and he plays all of these traps around the place. And he literally has this big whip. So the sword is like a whip and can extend and go after the people he wants to attack. And that's what happened with Chopper before. So I had the idea it was lightning. I'm not too sure, but it really felt like it, like the effects they used. But right now, I think it was just the whip. So they were maybe hiding what it actually was and making us wonder about it. But yeah, right now things are making a lot more sense. And I was actually expecting with this snake, when Luffy started rubbing the rock inside of him, I was expecting him to just sneeze and with that expel Luffy, but that didn't happen, and instead Nami arrived at the scene and got eaten by the snake, and along with Ganfall and Aiza as well, and the bird he uses. I can't really remember his name. He already said it a lot of times, but yeah. Either way, they're probably going to meet Luffy and is going to have some company, and at least they can explain to him what's going on, assuming that they're not in danger. I mean, they're literally inside of this monster, so that's already dangerous enough. And I hope they find a way to get out of here. They have this bird, so maybe they can try and fly to the snake's mouth and escape. Like, I'm not too sure, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see how they do it. Now it's not only Luffy inside of him, so they are going to have to do something about this. And then there's this fight with against his priest home. So it's going to be like, I'm not too sure if Zoro is going to end up teaming up with the Wiper, but that would be useful in this situation because they really need to work together if they want to have any chance to beat this guy, since he's really strong and his weapon is like really overpowered. He can just turn it into a whip, like I said before, and target the enemies, and it like follows them. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens between all three of them. I'm expecting them to team up at some point. I'm not too sure, but it's at least what I hope that happens. And I mean, this whole situation with Wiper, sometimes he does things in really questionable ways. And it just saw Nami with Isa, and instantly had the idea that Nami was up to something, and trying to threaten Isa or something, or use her for something. But he's wrong, and he instantly tries to fire that thing at Nami. So even if that hit Nami, it would probably hit Isa as well. So that was just a really bad decision of him, at least in my opinion. And I really hope that he eventually understands that the people from the Blue Sea, or at least these guys, they aren't his enemies. Of course, they are after the gold in this place, and it's something that they can discuss after, because it's not the priority right now. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm definitely really curious about this whole situation, and it feels like things are going to develop really fast from now on. And I'm still worried about Coney's Underfather, because they just had the unfortunate idea of plugging this horn or something, or make this sound, and they had the idea that it was going to scare people away, but it's probably going to be the opposite. So I'm expecting someone to be lured to this place because of all of the noise. And I don't know if it's got Eneru. I don't know if he's going to notice it and come to this place. Hopefully not, because that would be a really big problem. And I actually don't really think that it's going to happen. I believe that God Eneru is just going to take a closer look at what's happening in that other place where the fight is currently happening. But yeah, I don't know what exactly is going to happen. I'm definitely really curious to find out about that in this next episode. So with this, I really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, so take care guys.